The lights die, the fridge hum fades, the silence after the grid collapses isn't peaceful, it's surgical. It cuts through the walls, through your pulse. Through every assumption you had about being ready, your phone blinks once. Then turns into a $900 flashlight with 2% battery. Welcome to the blackout. You're in an apartment or a suburban box, surrounded by neighbors pretending this is temporary. They're wrong. You're about to find out how fast comfort rots when electrons stop moving. Think you'll just wait it out? Cute. Power outages are vacations until they aren't. When the grid fails for real, it's not a storm cleanup, it's entropy cashing in. The water stops climbing pipes, toilets stop flushing. Elevators turn into steel coffins. Freezer food becomes bacteria soup in 48 hours. And your precious prepper gadgets, without recharging, they're corpses too. You don't need faith, you need physics. Here's the truth. Survival isn't about money. It's about motion energy, heat, conduction, convection. These are the laws that don't negotiate. They don't care if you're scared. They don't care if your Amazon solar lantern got 5 stars. They care about thermodynamics, and you've been losing that argument since the first flicker. So let's fix that. No gear, no prepper fantasy. Just trash, physics, and spite. 3 hacks that actually save you in a total blackout. Hack 1. Turn trash into insulation. You think fire keeps you warm. It doesn't. Fire wastes 90% of its heat to convection, the same invisible thief that's been stealing your calories since birth. Air moves, you freeze. The real trick is stillness. Trapped air is insulation. Movement is death. That's why sleeping bags work. And when chill kills. Water conducts heat 25 times faster than air, so when your breath fogs the room, you're in a wet coffin. You don't need wool or down, you need barriers. Go hunting not for food, for trash, cardboard, plastic wrap, bubble mailers, styrofoam. These are engineered insulation layers that idiots throw away. Tape them to the walls, stuff them between window gaps. Build a cocoon, even newspapers, 5 layers deep. Create trapped air pockets that slash heat loss by 1/3. Line the floor, heat rises. But conduction through concrete will drain it faster than hunger. Wrap your mattress in plastic. Then blankets, then more trash. You'll smell like landfill but live like a lizard still. Slow, efficient, pause and look around. Everything here is insulation. The pizza box, the Amazon mailer, the broken yoga mat. You don't need comfort, you need resistance to entropy. Hack 2. Build a trash-powered light. Darkness isn't the enemy. Panic is. People lose their minds after 48 hours of night. They start fires. Literally burn furniture for light. You won't. You'll build a trash lantern. Science again. Light is energy release. The trick is controlling it, not buying it. Find a tin can, beans, soup, cat food, whatever, clean it out. Punch holes near the top with a screwdriver or nail. That's airflow control, convection vents. Now grab oil, vegetable motor. Bacon grease, it's all stored chemical energy. Pour 1/2 inch in, strip a cotton sock or string for a wick. Twist, soak. Set it upright with a paper clip or bit of wire. Light it. You've just made a lamp that burns 5 hours on kitchen waste. Shield the sides with foil or a solder can slice to reflect the light forward. That's improvised optics. By the way, 90% more efficient than open flame. Now, don't light it under shelves unless you want to experience radiant heat transfer up close. Radiation isn't friendly, it's the invisible reason the ceiling blackens and the oxygen disappears. Keep it low, keep it vented, and you have sustainable light. Everyone else is blind. You're an engineer in the dark. Hack 3. Turn a car seat into a survival throne. Let's talk about body heat to your last generator. Humans burn about 100 watts just existing. Waste it, and you die. Preserve it, and you outlast everyone. That's thermodynamics in a hoodie. Conduction kills by contact. Cold surfaces suck energy through every inch of skin. You fix that by insulation layers and reflective traps. Enter the junk car. Find one. They're everywhere. Society's dead exoskeletons. Rip out a car seat. Synthetic padding, metal frame, foam. Already a thermodynamic sandwich. Drag it inside. Line it with trash bags. Sit in it like a king of ruins. The foam traps heat. The plastic reflects it. Your body closes the loop. Put reflective surfaces, foil, broken mirrors, even tinfoil chip bags behind you to bounce infrared radiation back. That's how NASA keeps astronauts alive, and you can do it with snack wrappers. Surround yourself with garbage and physics will do the rest. Spite warms better than charity. If you're smart, you'll add moisture control. Condensation kills insulation. Tear up old shirts. Dry them near your lamp. Stuff them between layers as absorbent traps. Rotate them. It's like thermal management. In a CPU, you're the processor, and sweat is your coolant leak. Now, let's rewind. You started with panic. You end with math. You turned entropy into an opponent you can outthink. That's survival, not bushcraft, not gear testing, just pure defiance. Trash beats money because trash is everywhere. Physics beats panic because it doesn't care about feelings. So why do most people die in blackouts? Simple. They mistake noise for control. They light fires, open windows, cook like it's camping. They think warmth comes from flame, not from conservation. They think stockpiles save them, not systems, but systems win, always. Let's put it in perspective. Day 1, the grid dies. Everyone checks their phone. Day 2, water stops. Panic spreads. Day 3, fires start. Carbon monoxide kills more than hunger. Day 4, you stop smelling the rot. Day 5, hope turns to superstition, and somewhere between day 6 and 7, the city smells like fear and garbage. You're in your trash fortress, warm, lit, breathing because you stopped believing in rescue and started believing in thermodynamics. And when someone knocks at your door, begging for a candle or a blanket, you'll understand the math again. Energy always flows from high to low. In nature, that's heat. In collapse, that's mercy. Both will drain you. Remember that every hack here is just entropy control. Insulate, conserve, redirect. The same rules that keep satellites alive keep you alive. Temperature gradients are physics, not fate. Stop acting like the world owes you comfort. It doesn't. It owes you decay. Everything else is your rebellion. Pause and listen. That silence. That's your new soundscape. No hum, no power lines, no fridge, just air pressure and heartbeat. This is what civilization sounds like when it flatlines. Most people can't stand it. You will, because silence means efficiency. Every calorie you don't waste screaming is a calorie you'll burn staying alive. If you want a bonus hack, fine. Take your fridge dead, useless, unplug it, clean it, and turn it into a cold, safe pantry. The insulation still works. It's a Faraday box for perishables, dry goods, even batteries. Stack your sealed trash bags in there. The air inside stabilizes temperature swings. That's thermal mass in action. Physics doesn't need electricity. It just needs boundaries. This isn't hope porn. This is mechanical revenge. Every item in your apartment is a potential resistor, capacitor, reflector. Everything else is weight. The difference between you and the rest is understanding that survival is engineering, not luck. You're not living off-grid, you're outsmarting the laws of decay one hack at a time. Try it tonight. Kill the lights. Pull the breakers, sit in your trash cocoon. Feel how long it takes for cold to find you. Watch how your breath fogs the air and realize it's your body writing its own heat equation. Every breath. Every watt, every stupid decision has a cost. Measure it, and when the next real blackout hits, you won't panic. You'll move like a technician, not a victim. You'll see the world as systems breaking down. Not apocalypse, just entropy reclaiming its rent. You'll improvise with a calm born of spite. Because if physics wants to kill you, you make it work for it. Smash like if you're not dead yet. Comment your trash hack if you've already built your cocoon. Next time, we'll talk about water, the real killer hiding in your pipes, how to steal it back from gravity after the pumps die. Until then, remember, the world ended. You didn't. Keep it that way.